Hey everybody. Okay, listen, Amanda here. I just wanted to jump in really quick because it's Friday. We got the weekend. We're getting ready to transition into rocking it out on Monday with the program. So by now, you should have gotten your program guide and nutrition guide, as well as your workout calendar and your weight progression. If you just ordered, you will have it digitally, okay? We'll see if we can upload it into the files here in this group, but if it's over a certain, I don't know, kilobyte or whatever, if it's over a certain amount, it won't let us do it. But you can always access everything on Beachbody On Demand under LIIFT4. It'll say workout list. Right next to that, it'll say program materials. Click on that. It'll give you everything that you need, these entire guides. If you don't have these hard copies yet, then go in there and you can save it right to your computer, to your phone, whatever. Okay? So this is what I want you guys to do this weekend. First and foremost, this is a test group. We are exclusively testing this program for the next 8 weeks, which means we're going all in, okay? Which means we're committing right now to doing our workouts. We're committing to making it a priority in our lives, and because we want to be physically fit, mentally fit, and emotionally fit, okay? So this has to be a priority for you. It has to be. If you are doing this and you're not committed, then you really have to reevaluate yourself this weekend and say, am I ready for this? Because we're going all in. Just like that welcome video where I told you what your expectations are and what our expectations are, this is when it's time to get it up here that you're committing to this, okay? So this is what I want you guys to do this weekend. I want you to go through the program guide and nutrition guide, and I want you to get a really good feel for what you're going to do for your nutrition and start to plan. There's 2 different nutrition ways that you can go. The first way is the LIIFT Nutrition, which uses the portion control containers. They did not come with the program, but it shows you in here how to calculate your bracket, and it'll show you what the containers are and how much is in each container. If you need help with the portion control, please reach out to your coach because your coach can help you. Or you can go under the 21-day fix under the BOD if you have BOD, and you can click under there and it'll give you a walkthrough of the portion control container system. But everything is spelled out in here for you. I love the portion control system. I used it for, I used it for probably the entire time until 2B Mindset came out, and I'll talk about that in a minute. The portion control system, it gives you a good eye for what you're eating. It lays out everything for you, and it's a more dialed in way to lose weight and see results. I love the portion control system. Don't get me wrong. It is something that gave me great results, and I encourage it for anyone who has a problem or struggles with really eyeing food and portion control and things like that. Okay? Now, the second nutrition program that you can use, which I'll be using, and I know a couple other people in this group are using, is the 2B Mindset Nutrition. If you do not have 2B Mindset, that is something else to talk to your coach about, but you are going to, basically, it's a non-prescriptive way of eating that is written by a registered dietitian and nutritionist, and she talks about emotional eating, she talks about really eyeing, and she has these different tips and tools that gives you a healthy but happy way to lose weight. So it's not as structured and rigid as the portion control system, and it allows you for all that stuff. But the LIIFT4 Nutrition does allow for a cheat day. So make sure whichever nutrition program you decide that you're going to do, whether it's the LIIFT Nutrition or the 2B Mindset Nutrition, get a very good handle on what you're going to do and start planning and prepping for next week. That's what the weekends are for. The weekends, you have 2 rest days if you do the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday workouts with this program, because it's 4 days a week. So then the whole weekend, you can plan and prepare for your following week, because if you aren't planning and preparing, then you will fail. Okay, so many people are like, oh, do you have any nutrition tips? And they're doing these programs. And I'm like, yeah, read your nutrition plan. Read your plan. There's a whole bunch of smart people at Beachbody who are a lot smarter than I am, who created this stuff and worked really hard to make sure that this stuff is the stuff that gets people results. Okay, so get into your nutrition plan, start planning and prepping for next week. Start getting everything ready, do your meal prep, do everything you need so that you are ready to rock out next week to be successful. That is our weekend goal, is to start preparing and planning for next week. So let's get our minds right, let's get our nutrition right, and let's get ready to freaking rock this program. The other thing I want you to do, and I'm sure that one of Aaron's posts this weekend will probably talk about it, but this weekend, make sure you take your goodbye photos. Okay, it's so easy when we're on this journey that we look at ourselves every day and we're like, I don't see any progress. Maybe the scale's not moving. If you're doing 2B mindset, you know that we track every day our weight. And maybe you're like, I'm not losing, This is a great way to actually visually see your progress, right? You may have a little bit more arm muscle. You may notice your thighs shrinking a little bit. So do your weight, do your measurements, and take those goodbye photos, okay? You can upload them and put them into your profile here in the group. You can make it private. You can make it just so your coach sees, but this is a private group that is for accountability. So I encourage you to share your goodbye photos. Let's all say goodbye together to the bodies that we have, and so we can say hello to the bodies that we're gonna have at the end of these 8 weeks, okay? It's a great way, like I said, to measure your progress. You can save them and you can track everything right here in the app. Again, I'm so excited. I'm ready to rock this. I hope you guys are ready to rock this too. Please reach out to your coach if you have any questions, if you have any comments, or you can post them below. Just make sure you tag your coach in the comments so that they can see and they can address them, or we can jump in and answer any questions you have, okay? All right, you guys, we're getting ready to rock this out. I am so excited for Monday. Do make sure you're checking through these posts. We'll have a check-in every morning. We'll just get ready to freaking rock. I love you guys. I'm so excited, and let's kill it. See you guys on Monday.